not, I can be completely nice.
Oh, look, Belly, I have never felt threatened by you. Not in a bad way, but I think it's also because I'm quite a calm person. So I don't think I want to get on your bad side ever.
Yeah, probably not. Probably not. But I don't think you ever will. Don't worry. People meet me probably are like, why is she a Vago? She's too nice.
Just wait until the switch
Yeah.
flips.
Oh yeah.
Roll into that, by the way.
The gang life?
Yeah. Or is this one of those I was born in it?
No, actually, I was raised in a very conservative household. I was very innocent and sheltered. When I moved here, I was pretty eager to live and have fun and do everything that I couldn't do growing up. And then very quickly, I realized that in order to get ahead in this city, you had to bend the rules a little. And life just kind of took me to the south side. Yeah, but my life was completely different. My dad was the family doctor and mayor of the city. It was a little small town. You know, mom was a homemaker, and then left whenever I discovered a pretty dark secret about the family. So, yeah, that's how I ended up here. And I've been running wild ever since. What's up, Shadow Gaming? Welcome in. Thank you so much for coming in. How are you doing? C'est la vida. That's life. It happens.
That's life.
Yes, that is part of my lore.
Listen, guys, I'm gonna need more input in this. You've seen how
she was kidnapped. So her biological parents, which I never got to RP out yet. I do plan on doing that one day.
Denim or leather?
Denim.
Denim's good. Denim's good.
Yeah, so I would change out your pants. There's a lot of denim stuff. You know, these jeans I'm rocking pretty much.
So she never got to meet her biological parents.
Different colors.
But she was kidnapped from people that lived from Los Santos whenever she was like 1 year old.
Find something.
And the people that kidnapped her,
you're interested in,
or that
you want, there are some
she was raised by, are
well,
like law-abiding citizens, pretty high in society. Are those people that
I've been doing some double denim as well sometimes.
Hold on, let me lower this real quick.
Double denim?
Yeah, you get a denim bottom.
They're basically the people that you look at and wouldn't suspect them to do bad things, but secretly they're pretty, crooked and shit like that. So she was at church and she saw one of those missing persons pictures that kind of drew like what a person would look like 18 years later. And the picture looked almost identical to her, minus a few features that were off. And it started becoming a rumor that, maybe she was the girl. Because, the little old ladies at church gossip and everything like that. Well, she went to look into it because she's like, oh man, this is really fascinating. Whenever she looked into it, she realized that she didn't have any baby pictures from before she was 1. She asked about it. Her parents said that it was lost in a fire, but there was never a fire in her house. She went and investigated all of that. So she came to the conclusion that she was indeed that girl that was kidnapped, but she couldn't go to the police or anybody of, a ranking that could have do an investigation because her dad was the mayor. Nobody would ever suspect that. So she decided that I believe she ran away when she was 19. Yeah, 18, 19. And when she ran away, she dyed her hair because she was never allowed to dye her hair. So that was her dyeing her hair is a big part of her story because every time she goes through a big event, she changes her hair color. So when she moved to Los Santos, she was a natural blonde and she dyed her hair red. And then she was really, really sweet, innocent. I used a very, very thick Southern accent whenever she was new to the city. And she basically went out and met people, and people were like, hey, you want to go do this? And she's like, yeah, I want to go have fun. So she started doing petty crime and realized that she really enjoyed the adrenaline rush. Saw a person get shot down for the first time, and that was it. All she wrote. Like, is she... And now she's a member of the Southside gang.
Black wait,
She's
HOA
a
orange.
hardcore gangsta. So she's lived a life of money. She's lived a life of having everything handed to her. So now she really appreciates working hard for what she has. She doesn't want to be that person. So she wants to get her hands dirty and work for everything that she has in life now. She's not, above living on the South Side. She's not above living, a hard life, basically, because she realized that her happiness and her freedom was more important than having everything handed to you. So that's where she's at right now with her story. That was some fun RP yesterday. I hope it continues. So many way he can go. It's cool. Yeah, so many ways that it can go. It's cool. Yeah. I'm really, really excited about it. I really enjoyed that. It was a lot. It was so much. Like, I had to, after the RP, I had to, step back and kind of decompress a little. But it was so much. It gave her so much growth. And I think this is going to be really good for her. No matter what happens, I think this is going to be really good for her character development. That's actually sick. Hopefully one day you could RP it out. Yeah, I'm kind of like, obviously I can't meta it. I don't want to meta it. But I do want to find somebody that's willing to play the part as her dad, because her dad is basically a lifer because they suspected that he had part of her kidnapping. And her mom is like a junkie now, which I just got into the Ignite 1985 server, so I plan on RPing out her biological mom in the 1985 server. I just haven't jumped in there yet. I just made the character.
I have the idea that I'm
but
going into territory where things are just gonna start
sorry, I'm getting distracted by the time they're talking.
Oh, you're fine. You just do.
I'm gonna lower it a little for me.
Oh, that the orange
so I'm hoping to find somebody who's willing to play those parts and basically let them read her story and run from there. Everything that they decide to do from that point forward is all going to be something that's new to me. And I am hoping to get that going at some point. I just, got to find the right person that is willing to take on that character for her. Here, a question. Do you think MDM would let a Vagos take over the company as COO? I think that her relationship, which Patar's only money man in the city, but I think with her relationship and her rapport with Mandem already, I think that'll give her a little,
these boots though. What do you want?
like somebody to kind of back her up.
Sneaker or Converse.
And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But I do believe that she can talk her way into having them trust her. And we'll see how it goes. If they do feel like they don't want a Vago running it, then that's just something that we're gonna have to deal with. But I think that she will be able to gain that trust from Tommy T and SK given that opportunity, because she's a very, very loyal person. Obviously her gang is gonna come first, but she's also very professional, and she's gonna be professional towards Mandem that run it. So we'll see how it goes, and that'll be really interesting if she does keep the COO position and they run into conflict. Like the other day,
actually,
Patar, Saint, and SK came into the studio whenever they, after they shot down the Vagos, which I was in the studio that whole day, so I didn't know anything about that. And yeah, they didn't harm her, so it leads me to believe that they were willing to be professional in the workplace. And I think that the respect that Patar has for her now, and the mutual respect that they have for each other, I think that'll give her a little bit of benefit into having them trust her to run that, have that role. When Fixer fell off the roof and Bella started shouting at him was funny. Yeah, nobody ever really sees that side of her, and I'm so excited that I got to actually RP that out. Give me just a second.
Bella, you're good.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm inner monologuing.
No, you're good.
Look at you. I like the look.
You do?
There we go.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna punch Spike in the face and ask if he thinks a local.
Yeah. Hell yeah, you do that. Give me just a second, y'all. I'm gonna finish reading everything in a second. I'm on push to talk, so it's hard to talk and walk at the same time. My kids are really loud in the background sometimes, so I like to keep it on push to talk, at least until I get my stream room together. Wait, what's up?
Yeah, you're all good. You're all... Oh, he's gonna go get some glasses or look, check out some accessories.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be quiet for another minute or two.
No, you're all good. Yell at if you...
Okay, anyways, but yeah, nobody ever sees that side of her, and it's my intentions to bring that out a little, slowly at a time, because whenever she joined Vagos, they were like, man, I don't know if she has what it takes. So she's proved herself, and she's continuing to prove herself a little more as people come and she starts pressing people, and she gets to show her badass side and her loud side and her dark side. She has a pretty demented mindset. And whenever Saint ripped out RJ's eye and that whole RJ perma situation, like Bella was so intrigued by that. And before, when she was in Aztecas, she was drugged and she was forced to torture her brother, which, trigger warning, sorry. I should have said that before. But she was forced to torture her brother, but she was drugged. So she's been having flashbacks and visions of that. So that's kind of opened up this dark side to her. So she's willing and able to come out and go off on people, basically, and be that, dark, demented badass that would benefit her as being a Vago and keeping that Vago name alive. Like how everyone feared the Vagos. Like, that's my intentions to continue with her development as being that sweet girl when you first meet her, but being able to flip the switch in a second. Loving the clip channel as well. Helps me keep up on Vagos RP when I catch your streams. Hell yeah. I'm so excited that it's starting to get traction. So it's really motivating me to continue to upload everything. I was making episodes of her adventures, but I'm so far behind on that. So I think uploading the past VODs, streaming the past VODs on my 3D printing channel, because it's a 24-hour channel, streaming all of that, I think helps retell the things that she's been through. Yeah, that's how Saint is with the fandom. Yeah, and Bella is so intrigued by that. Bella loves Saint. Everything that she's seen of Saint so far and everything she's learned of Saint, she has high respect for her. And Bella doesn't completely know that that's where her mind's going. She just is kind of acting on impulse right now. But she's naturally really intrigued by that. And I think, the more she sees things like that, the more she experiences, the more that she gets to let out that, badass side, the more she's going to embrace that part of her. So yeah, Bella's a deep-ass character. I've put so much into it, from the hair, switching the hair color, to even the way she talks. Because I used to talk like this. I don't know about anything like that. That's crazy. I would never do anything like that. To how I talk for her now. She'll still have a little bit of that twang, but she's been in Los Santos long enough to where she's adapted to the way people talk, the way people act, using the slang and all of that. So it's been so fun. So slow burn, but so much fun. So I appreciate you guys being here. And if anybody is new here, my channel is 24/7. I run 3D printing when I'm not live in RP. And during my 3D printing, I run past VODs of things that have been going on. So if y'all are ever around and want to check that out, the longer you hang out, the more points you get. And I give away all of my 3D prints. So yeah, the next one is going to be probably a Star Wars related giveaway, but also I have something Vagos that I want to give away too. So people will have an opportunity to pick that out. Yeah, hell yeah. So it's awesome. I love being able to tell her story and have people hanging out and, intrigued by it. I'm so proud of her. She's like my child. I'm watching her grow up, and it's been so cool.